This video will be discussing what the sun is made of and how we know. The sun is made of 75% hydrogen, 25% helium, and 0.1% of other elements. But since the sun is both incredibly far away and incredibly hot, how do we know this? The answer is spectroscopy. To understand spectroscopy, we must first understand that the sun's light consists of the electromagnetic spectrum. The electromagnetic spectrum is all wavelengths of light. From longest to shortest, there are radio waves, microwaves, infrared, visible light, ultraviolet, X-rays, and gamma rays. We pass sunlight through a glass prism in order to separate sunlight into its component parts. When you pass white light through a prism, you get what is called a continuous spectrum, that is all colors. Unfortunately, I don't have so many markers, so you're just going to have to pretend that this goes from red to violet with no gaps. However, the sun does not have a continuous spectrum, but an absorption spectrum. There are black lines in the absorption spectrum that are caused by certain elements absorbing light of certain frequencies. Missing light can be compared to certain elements' chemical fingerprints, or emission spectra. That is, the light an element emits when one of its electrons falls from a higher energy orbital to its ground state. As every element has a unique emission spectra, we can compare the missing lines in sunlight's absorption spectra to determine what elements the sun is made of. When sunlight shines through the elements it's made of, the elements' electrons absorb light of particular wavelengths and are elevated to higher orbitals, leaving the gaps in the sun's spectrum. And does this apply to other stars? Yes! We can use spectroscopy to determine the chemical compositions of all stars in the universe. Astronomy spectroscopy is used to determine the atmospheric composition of planets beyond our solar system, in the hopes of finding water and life. And in everyday life, it can be used by law enforcement to search for substances like drugs or even explosives. Thanks for watching.